Nan. I'm the head teacher, and this morning we're going to aim to sort of give you a little bit more of a flavour of the school. I'd like to start by just saying a couple of things. First of all, apologies if you were here last night. Our opening was cut a little bit short because we had the fire alarm go off. I assure you there was no fire, there was a fire alarm, so we did have to evacuate. So huge apologies if you missed that, and if you sort of changed your plans for this morning and for last night. So, this morning, the crutches are temporary. I'm recovering from a knee operation, and I can assure you that trainers aren't normally what we wear at school. So thank you for your sort of patience with that. So we're going to start this morning by hearing from some real experts, and we have some students here who are going to sort of reflect upon their experiences in Woodgrave. First of all, we're going to hear from Maddie. Maddie's our sixth form head girl, and she's been here for 7 years. And she's going to start, then we're going to hear from year 7. So let's start by hearing from Maddie.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Maddie Reid, and I'm honoured to welcome you all here today as sixth form head girl. Although you may not be thinking past secondary school yet, the sixth form is an integral part of Woodgrave School as a whole, and I think it's vital that you know how. At Woodgrave, there is an abundance of ways in which you can immerse yourself in the house system. Throughout the year, a vast array of events take place. For example, the inter-house music competition, the Great Woodgrave Bake-Off, and Sports Day. Since this September, every student in Year 12 and 13 has been allocated a house to establish a whole school community and show the young years that we aren't actually that scary. In addition, Year 13s had the chance to apply for the position of house leaders, in which they will support the Year 11 house captains and organise events for the rest of the school. Despite not being involved in the house system in previous years, the sixth form has still formed links with the lower school through volunteering. Each sixth former is required to complete 20 hours of volunteering during the school year, whether it's at school or elsewhere. Many pupils attend lower school classes in their work periods, which is especially beneficial for the younger students, as what they're going through now, we've been through very recently ourselves. We also understand that secondary school presents many social challenges too, which is why we have established a volunteering system which includes mentoring as well. This is so that Year 12 students are paired with Year 8 students for a one-to-one meeting each week to discuss any problems the Year 8s may be struggling with. Finally, something that we do share with the lower school, the teachers. Here at Woodgrave, we are not seen as exam grades. We are seen as young men and women who have a future, and the teachers do everything they can to make sure it's the right one. Next week, I'll be handing in my university application, and without my maths teacher giving me a book to read my personal statement, without my head of year organising countless talks and assemblies, and without my form tutor giving me tips on what to eat for a healthy brain function, I would be a lot less confident about taking the next step through education. And I'd like to end by looking back 6 years ago today, when I stood up here myself as a small and very nervous Year 7 to make the same speech that these young ladies will be doing soon. And I concluded with the following. I made one of the best decisions I've ever made when I chose Woodgrave. Even though the skirt can be tough at times, I know that Woodgrave is one of the best schools ever. And while a number of years and skirts have passed, I can still wholeheartedly agree with what I said back then. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for listening.
Thank you to Maddie. And now we're going to hear from Lauren, who's going to talk about Year 7. So I think we're on week 6, so Lauren's going to tell you what she's learned so far.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I remember when I was sitting where you are this time last year. I felt really nervous and was thinking whether I'd like to go here or not. I'm not very good at making decisions, but when the new Year 7s told me all about how wonderful Woodgrave was, I knew that I'd definitely like to go here. Now it's my turn. Here are a few reasons why you should choose Woodgrave as your super secondary school. At first, even before I'd started Woodgrave, I had absolutely no idea what it would be like, what the teachers would be like, and what the people in my form would be like. I was so scared, but also excited, because I liked the feeling of growing up and being a little more independent. Don't you get that feeling? Secondly, I know exactly what you're feeling. I've been in your situation. You're thinking, how much homework will there be? Will I get any free time? Will I even make any friends? Well, I can tell you that you will get some homework, I'm not going to lie. But it's only a little bit for each subject, and you can work at your own pace with the help of our brilliant teachers. You might have noticed how bright, smiley and friendly they all are. Don't worry, don't think they're just being like that today. They're like that every day. It's the same with the students. At Waldegrave, we all work as a team. That is why we have the best exam results around, because both the teachers and the students help and contribute to our learning. So don't ever for 1 second think that just because of the results means that the work you'll do will be too hard. Yes, there might be a few challenging questions, but if you keep working, then I promise that this school will help you to succeed. At Waldegrave we have 4 houses. They are Franklin, Elliot, Seacole and Pankhurst. Now, if you're worried about which one you're in, don't be. All of our houses are amazing, and all of them have different qualities that make them great. Now, the one thing that I was quite worried about was if Waldegrave had many sports clubs. You see, I really love to play sports, so this is the thing that really made me want to come here. Waldegrave has so many different sports that I can't count how many there are. I've been doing a different one every day. But the thing that is most important is that they're all great fun. Even if you're not really into sports all that much, give it a try and you'll feel more at home. There are also lots of other clubs aside from sports. For example, music, where you can play an instrument, go to the choir, be in the swing band. There's art, and there's many more. Finally, despite the fact that I don't go to a school with my best friend anymore, I've made so many other new friends, and I've become so close just in the first week that it feels like I've known some of them forever. Just remember, you are all in the same position, and you all want to make friends, right? So where's the quote that says you won't? There isn't one. So talk to people, put yourself out there, and for sure you'll become a family. You also get to go on a really fun bonding trip at Tenjo Mariners, where you can all play and have fun together. It's a really good thing to do. Trust me, I've been. Now, if you're still unconvinced by what I've said, then here's a little long promise. Don't panic. Guaranteed you'll all survive and not be dead by the first week. Now I have to leave it up to you. If you have a choice between Waldegrave and another school, I know that you'll make the right decision, because I know I did. I hope to see you passing by me in the corridor next year, wearing our proud uniform.
Hello, my name is Zora. I'm a Year 7 student, and welcome to Waldegrave School. I think I know what you're feeling right now. I mean, I was in the exact same position. I know clearly that I made the right decision, and I hope you do too. And being in the same position, I can recognize just about everything you might be worried about. How will I survive with the load of homework? My life is over. Fear not. I will not lie, you will get quite a lot more homework. But would you expect you grow up? I will be so generous that I will give you some tips. Do the homework the day you get it. Believe me, it's a weight off your shoulders. I learned it the hard way. As well as that, you may be thinking, how will I not get loads of detentions for turning up to class delayed? Because the first people say you will not get told off. The teachers will understand. They are very supportive. After all, you are in a new environment and you don't know your way around. But after the first week or so, there are no excuses. Now let's talk about the most important subject, the food. I mean, what is school without food? You may be thinking that your school has the best food ever, but I promise you, nothing can beat the pizza panini. You may be thinking, what is so good about bread, cheese and tomato sauce? No. This dish, as well as many others, is made with two more things, love and gratitude. If your food isn't your cliché, we have courses such as pasta, sandwiches and drinks. Let's move on. How will I make any friends or any new friends if I don't know just about anyone? Yep, that sucks. I know that exact feeling. I came from a school being the only people coming to Waldegrave. Don't get me wrong, I don't regret this decision one bit. But at the beginning, I wasn't being so optimistic. I didn't know how I was going to handle through 5 to 7 is a secondary school. Then again, the opportunity came to me in year 5 and I was chosen with some of my friends to go on a school program on Saturdays. There I met some of my best friends to this day, and fortunately some of them are coming here. What were the chances of that? That just shows you're never alone. In Watergrave, if you ever have a problem, the first person you see is your form tutor, and if he or she is not available, your head of year is your next best shot. Now remember, teachers are not juxtaposed Machiavellian creatures waiting to pounce all their anger upon you. Personally, they do not like telling on. So make the right decision for your future. Come to Watergrave and you will not regret it. Thank you.
Stage now so that they don't have to sit there through my speech and also they can go back to their lesson. So very well done and thank you. So we have a clear aim at Watergrave and we are proud of it. And I know as parents you will all be interested in exams and success, but I hope that your first wish is for them to be happy, and I feel the same. I want students and staff to enjoy their time here, both in lessons and as part of the wider school community. And I firmly believe that our most successful students are those that go on to do what they want to at college, university or in employment, are those that really throw themselves into the life of the school. So we've heard a little bit about that this morning. Parents, students and staff at Watergrave enter a partnership to ensure that we all enjoy learning and being part of the school and the wider community. I've been a head teacher for 15 years, 10 of them at Watergrave, and I'm proud of the school and the progress we have made in recent years. There are a number of things that are really important to me as a head teacher. I've already mentioned that I want the students to be happy. Key to the success of any school is the teaching and learning, which must be the top priority. High standards of work, behaviour and uniform form the basis of achievement, and I make no excuses for expecting the best from the students. Hopefully you've seen that this morning from your guides. I feel it's important to educate the whole individual and for students to enjoy their experience at school. And we work hard to ensure that the school is about much more than the qualifications they will achieve during their time here. I hope that our students leave here as well-balanced, well-rounded young citizens equipped to make choices about their future. 3 years ago we opened a co-educational sixth form. We are really pleased to have 280 girls and boys learning alongside each other in a full range of courses in the sixth form. The sixth form is very much part of the main school, and we see it as a progression for those of our students who choose to stay with us at 16. This summer we had our first ever results of the sixth form, and I'm going to talk about those a little bit later. So how do you know how good we are? There are the exam results, which I'm going to talk about later. You may have heard about the reputation of the school. You will have spoken to parents or students who have been at the school. There's our website and Twitter and prospectus. Ofsted visited the school in January 2007, when they judged the school to be outstanding on every single one of the 26 judgments. Now 2007 is a long time ago, and at the moment Ofsted don't routinely inspect schools who have an outstanding judgment. And with this in mind, and not wishing to be out of the loop, I have trained myself as an Ofsted inspector, so I can continue to learn about and from the process. And since 2007, our exam results have risen on all measures. For the previous 5 years, and we see this as a great achievement by our students and staff. For the previous 5 years, we have been judged the top 11 to 16 school in the country by the Sunday Times Parent Power Table. Obviously we're no longer in that table now, it's in that sixth form. And our A-level results currently put us in the top 25% of schools nationally. In September 2011, we were pleased to be one of the first ever 100 teaching schools appointed in the country. And to achieve this, we had to meet an extremely rigorous set of criteria, which looked at our teaching, our standards across the school and our training programmes. And we now have a bigger role in the development of staff and new entrants to the profession. We are lucky to have many excellent local schools, and we enjoy collaborating with them to improve still further. been cemented this year with our firm commitment to a new governance arrangement where we work closely with Teddington School, Hampton High and Twickenham Academy, with the aim of improving things for all learners through a local collaboration. Examination results are an external measure of how good we are, and however you look at them, they are excellent. Here you can see our headline figures, and we are proud of how well the students achieve. And like our partner schools, we take assessment seriously. Each student is set a target for each subject, and regular monitoring against these targets ensure that students are given the support and challenge they need to reach their full potential. We are proud of all of our students, but in fact we are most proud of some of our students who are not necessarily high flyers, but who have worked steadily well and tried their hardest during their time at Waldegrave and excelled themselves by achieving their targets. Of course, key to these very successful results is superb teaching and learning. And underpinning the reputation, the exam results, the Ofsted judgments is superb teaching of a broad and balanced curriculum. And our teaching school status is significant in maintaining teaching at the top of the agenda. Staff at Waldegrave are specialised, reflective practitioners with a real love for their subject. They work with trainee teachers and need training for each other and staff in other schools, leading to teaching that is purposeful, clear and innovative. Staff expect high standards from students, and in turn the care and guidance given to students is genuine and supports learning and the development of the individual. We have places for 6 students with speech, language and communication needs or autistic spectrum disorder in our specialist provision called the Learning Space. Students based in the Learning Space will be integrated into lessons for the majority of the week. We have specialist staff to support these students. The Learning Space and the Special Needs areas are both available if you have any questions to ask about this. High quality teaching, mentoring and coaching by staff gives us students who are empowered to be responsible and achieve. They are confident, enthusiastic, independent and enjoy learning. Have you seen that this morning with the guys? Yes? No? Yes? You nods, good, hopefully you have. We have a strong house system and you have heard that this morning. We have specialist heads of year who take care of the students' pastoral care, and then all students also belong to a house. The house system is in its 8th year, and we find that students are proud to belong to their house, which is named after an influential woman from history. The house system promotes student leadership and also adds a little bit of healthy competition, and it is now a major part of the students' lives at Waldegrave. Outside of lessons, there is an impressive extracurricular offer, mostly after school, but sometimes in our short lunchtime. These extra activities give opportunities for students to form friendships and work in a different way with staff. They help students gain confidence and develop independence and explore additional skills and experiences. Trips happen as part of the curriculum and to support the learning and development. We have drama clubs and performances throughout the school and a major production every 2 years. We have choirs, orchestras and a number of emerging rock bands. And we are extremely proud of our music, some of which you've heard this morning. We have students studying A-level music as part of our sixth form offer. Students are encouraged to try new subjects. We offer technology clubs for fun and also as part of the curriculum. There is a science club and lots of activities led by the fact that we are a science college, which means our curriculum is the same as other local schools. We have enrichment in and out of lessons, and we offer 3 separate science GCSEs for our able students. Languages offer clubs and activities. French, German and Spanish are the 3 languages taught at Waldegrave. And the language your daughter will depend upon which tutor group she is in. There is not a completely free choice of language studied by students coming to Waldegrave. In primary school, your daughter will have learnt 1 or more of these languages. This experience will have given her an invaluable insight into language learning and formed a good basis for her to study the same or even a new language in secondary school. The language she will study in Year 7 will be the language that she will study throughout her time at Waldegrave. and we advise all of our students to study language to a GCSE level. We have students studying all 3 languages at advanced level. We have a few residential trips each year: a water sports activity week, a ski trip, a trip to Iceland, and last year we had some older students take part in an expedition to Costa Rica. Here you can see some of the students doing the Duke of Edinburgh expedition. We started to offer this 6 years ago, and it's been an enormous success. We have over 100 students in Year 10 doing their Bronze Award, at Year 9 and 10 now, and many achieve this and then go on to their Silver Award and Gold Award. And this weekend, we've got about 40 girls in Wales doing their Silver expedition. We hope it stays warm for them. We also offer a Mayor's Award. This gives recognition to the students who have shown that they are a good citizen and member of our community. So all of these activities allow opportunities for students to develop and challenge themselves further, and learn new skills such as working with others, problem solving, understanding global issues. They might take on a leadership role, they might teach younger students, and they will certainly form firm friendships beyond those in their form or teaching group. So what do we do for our students? We have one school rule, and it is quite simply that learning comes first. We show mutual respect and understanding for everyone, and this is done through courteous and considerate behaviour at all times, and a committed pursuit of equality of opportunity. Things do go wrong sometimes. We do, after all, have over 1,200 students in the school. But when they do, we deal calmly and clearly with anything that gets in the way of learning or disrupts the community. We have a clear, stepped behaviour policy, which includes both rewards and sanctions. We know that excellent punctuality and attendance are paramount to realising full potential, and we have a strict policy on dealing with students who are late to school. Uniform. Everyone wants to hear about uniform. It's a very visible demonstration of the close partnership we like to have with parents. And we like to join all our parents in quest for good learners and citizens in their daughters. And we absolutely insist that parents support our uniform policy, which is strict, and I make no excuses for that. And as parents of nearly teenage girls, we join you in having discussions, endless discussions, with your daughters about skirt length, jewellery, shoes, makeup, etc. Many students are ready for the move to secondary school by the end of Year 6, and we like to help make this transition as easy as possible. We do this by having an induction day in July. We have an experienced head of Year 7 who remains with Year 7. She is used to the many issues that are particular to starting secondary school. Students can be given a buddy to help them settle. Prefects are attached and act as mentors to the tutor groups. There is an activity day at the start of Year 7. You heard about it this morning. This gets students working together as a form. Here you can see them having some fun on the water together. Students are placed in forms or tutor groups of 27 girls. Students remain in these tutor groups for 5 years, and their tutor will generally move up with them. In Year 7, they are taught mainly as a tutor group. Setting increases as students progress up the school. You might have questions about admissions. Admissions are dealt with by the local authority. We have nothing to do with the process and cannot influence who gets in. So if you do have any questions, please refer to the local authority. So why Waldegrave? We are a girls' school. This suits some students, but not all. And it needs to be considered, will it suit your daughter? We have a clear ethos where girls are challenged, but not too protected, where they are empowered to take charge of their own learning so that they enjoy their time here and achieve to the best of their ability. We encourage independence and confidence, and we welcome all students and celebrate diversity. I've chosen 2 photos to end with. The top photo was taken last May, when the Year 11 students had the opportunity to dress up before exams and revision classes started. Here you can see a group of friends who've been together for 5 years, working as a team to have some fun before starting the final push for exam success. And below you can see the students in August, having received their results. As you can see, happy, confident young women who've enjoyed learning, experienced success, and had some fun. I wish you every success as you choose a school for your daughter. Thank you for coming this morning. The school is now in session, and so I'm going to ask you, when you leave, you just go out the door and turn left and out through the glass doors. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you.